Hello, friends and family. I hope that you guys are feeling blessed beyond measure today. I hope that your life is chock full of Jesus and that you're seeing the goodness of Him on this side of heaven. You know, I know that things don't, generally speaking, look good, but He is good. He is always good, and He's always got a plan that is superior to the enemy's plan. You know, I want to address something that I don't know that a lot of preachers like to, and I'm not a preacher. I'm just want to address something that I don't hear that often from the pulpit, and that is, it's a sensitive topic. It's why are there evil rich people? And you know, it's interesting that a lot of people don't really pick up on this, but most people are familiar with the scripture that talks about when Jesus is in the wilderness, right? Satan comes to him, and Satan says, if you bow down and worship me, I will give you all the kingdoms of the earth. Now, kingdoms have kings, right? And Satan said, I will give you all the kingdoms. So how did Satan get them? Did God give Satan all the kingdoms of the earth so that he could then offer that to Jesus? Was he lying? Does he not actually have all the kingdoms of the earth? No, none of those are true. Well, it is true that he has access to all the kingdoms of the earth. But the reason he has access to all the kingdoms of the earth is because Adam and Eve gave it to him in the Garden of Eden. Once they ate of the fruit, they gave Satan the power over the influence and the power over all of the kingdoms of the earth. That's the reason that the Bible talks about Satan is the ruler over this place, over the world. But he's not the ruler over the spirit or over the kingdom. And that's why we have the power. Whenever we go anywhere, we take the kingdom with us. There is a lot of people who think that the kingdom is somewhere out there, that the kingdom is where you go when you die, like the heaven and kingdom are one and the same. No, Jesus says the kingdom is at hand. The kingdom is brought here. So we get to experience the kingdom here. You don't have to wait to die to experience the kingdom. The kingdom is here. And wherever you go, wherever your foot treads, if you have Jesus living inside of you, you have authority over that place that you're in. Okay? And so you have an authority in the kingdom because you're a son or you're a daughter. That means you're an heir to the throne. That means you've been given power that is above and beyond the power that is in the world. He that is in you is greater than he that is in the world. So when you understand this, and you understand that when Satan offered that to Jesus, he was offering that to Jesus because Adam had given it to him. And so therefore, by nature, most people, a lot of people, I shouldn't use the word most, a lot of people will, the problem with power is it goes to people's heads. Money does the same thing because money by default gives people power. And a lot of times people just get sidetracked. They get distracted, and they are, they believe an illusion. They believe a lie, that they got there on their own, that they built it on their own. A lot of these, and I mean, you're hearing a lot of this now, especially coming out of Hollywood, about all of these celebrities that, basically have bowed down to the feet of Satan, and they've given their lives to him so that they can be popular and famous and rich. And it's amazing. It used to just be conspiracy theory, but now you have a lot of people that are coming out, and I mean from all different types: movie actors, actresses, singers, songwriters, performers, like all kinds of people in the industry are talking about this. Has been going on for decades, where people have worshiped Satan and have turned their backs on God for the sake of having power, money, influence, fame, and all the other stuff that comes with that. I think that a lot of money does the same thing to people that sometimes alcohol does. Like if you're a jerk, alcohol makes you a super jerk. And if you are, a power hungry, greedy person who's not that great, having a lot of money is going to make that worse. And so, it may be a poor analogy, but I hope that you get what it is that I'm trying to say. And listen, not everybody on earth is God's sons and daughters. It's just a fact. The Bible even says that Jesus tells the Pharisees and Sadducees, your father is Satan. You're sons of Satan. He tells Peter, get behind me, Satan. Like, we have to recognize not everybody is sons and daughters of God. It's only people who believe in God that are sons and daughters of God. You can become a son or daughter of God. It's not automatic. You have to choose it. He chose us before the creation of the world, but then we have a responsibility to choose him. And there's a lot of people out there that just aren't going to choose him. They will choose money over him. They will choose fame or power over him, because to them, this world is the only world that there is. But for those of us who understand that there is another world and it's more real than this one and it's eternal, that we're just in this life for a brief moment in time, then we can recognize that, man, the things that plague us and the things that bother us are temporary. They're going to go away. One day we'll be sitting around the feet of Jesus. It's going to be amazing. And so I hope that this encourages you. I hope that this blesses you in some way. Don't be disillusioned by all of these leaders who have a lot of money and power and seem to be running the show and calling the shots. And it seems like the world's falling apart and nobody can do anything about it. Don't worry about that. God's got it. God's got it. You just need to have faith in him. You put your trust and you put your faith in him, and it's going to work out 100% of the time for 100% of the people that believe in him. Kingdom principles never fail. Be blessed by the best. See you guys again soon.